Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon. How have you been? How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm great. I'm great to be here today. Hello. So the topic for today is we're going to talk about life experiences. So for this topic, we're going to use the present perfect tense. So the present perfect tense in order to talk about life experiences. So do you know what are life experiences? Any idea for this topic? What is experience? Okay, so let's continue and let's see about this interesting topic. Okay, so for this class, we're going to review the present perfect tense. We're going to talk and see the grammar and the structure to do present perfect tense sentences. And about vocabulary, we are going to learn and practice with past participle verbs, okay? And we're going to develop some activities. Okay, so let's start with this concept of past perfect tense for talking about life experience. Could you yet help me and read this paragraph? Could you read, please, Anna? Or another student, Nayeli, could you read, please?
Okay. We use the present perfect to talk about experience we have had in our lifetime. We use the present perfect when talking about an action happened at some point in the past. Day or time that it happened is not important. The focus on the action, not when. The important thing is that it happened in the past and is now complete. For example, have visit. So
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Nayeli. So that's concept for past perfect tense. Okay? So when we use past perfect tense, we use past perfect tense to talk about the experience that we have had in our life. Okay, so that means things that happens. Okay, and finish now. Okay, already are finished. There we have an example. I have visited South Africa. I have visited. It's like saying in Spanish, yo he visitado Sudáfrica. I have visited South Africa. Okay, so let's continue. There we got the structure for this tense. So how do we do affirmative sentences? Oraciones afirmativas. We form affirmative sentences with this structure. First, we use the subject, el sujeto, then we use the auxiliary verb, have or has, according to the subject. Then we use a verb in past participle, okay? So that's the vocabulary that we are going to learn today. And then we got an object. We got an example here for for this affirmative sentence. Could a student read this example, please? The first example in green. ¿Puede alguien leer el primer ejemplo, por favor, en verde? Sure.
Yes.
Okay, could you read it, please? ¿Puede leerlo? Could you read it?
He has completed the mission.
Very good. He has completed the mission. That means the mission started in the past and already finished in the present. So that is present perfect. He has completed. Él ha completado la misión. He has completed the mission. And for negative, we got the second structure in pink color. This is pink color, the structure sentences. So for negative, we just add not. You see, we just add not. Okay, here, not. This is for negative sentence. Okay, this is a structure for negative sentences. We have the subject, el sujeto first. Then we have the auxiliary verb, el verbo auxiliar, que puede ser have or has, according to the subject. Esto es de acuerdo al sujeto, ¿verdad? Vamos a utilizar have or has. Then we add not. Le vamos a agregar not porque es una oración negativa esta vez, ¿verdad? And then we add the verb in its past participle form, okay? And we add the object. So we got a second example here for this structure. Could another student read this, please?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
He has not completed the mission.
Okay, that's negative, right? He has not completed the mission. Very good. That's negative. And for questions, we have the next structure. So for this case, you will change of place the auxiliary and the subject. You see the difference? Para preguntas, pues vamos a escribir primero el verbo auxiliar, ¿no? Esto para formar preguntas. Have and has go first, then the subject, then the verb, el verbo en pasado participio, past participle verb here, and the object. We got an example here for questions. Another student to read, please.
Has he completed the mission?
Very good. So that's a question for present perfect. Has he completed the mission? Has he, right? As you could see, we wrote first the verb auxiliary, the auxiliary verb, has. For this present perfect tense, we use has and have as auxiliary verbs. Okay, do you understand? Any question? Do you have any question? ¿Alguna pregunta?
No, teacher, it's clear.
It's clear? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, for the following, we have some sentences and some pictures here. So could please Ariana read the first sentence?
We
Ariana?
have played football on the ground.
We have played football on the ground. So as you can see on the purple color, you have the present perfect, right? Have played. Hemos jugado. We have played football on the ground. So, Ariana, which of the pictures matches that sentences? What is the correct picture for that sentence? Which one do you think? ¿Cuál de esas imágenes marca esa oración?
The letter E.
Letter E, very good. So that is an action that already happened. We have played football on the ground. Very good, Ariana. So could you read the next sentence? Next number is
Okay. Okay. Has grabbed a friend.
okay. Okay. He has written a letter to her friend. So which picture do you think is the correct, Nayeli? Letter C, right? For he has written a letter to her friend. Okay, very good. Next sentence, please, Viviana.
I have worked in the field.
Very good. They have worked in the field. So which is the correct picture to match with that sentence, Viviana?
Thank you. Eh, letter A.
Very good. Yeah, letter A. They have worked in the field. Esa acción que ya ha sucedido, ¿verdad? Ellos han trabajado en el campo. They have worked in the field. Very good. Let's continue with number 4. Ariana, please, could you read number 4?
He has sung a song in the classroom.
Very good. What is the picture for that sentence?
The letter D.
Very good. Yeah, letter D. She has sung a song in the classroom. Very good. We have number 5. Najeli, please, could you read it?
I had planted some plants in my garden. The
Very
picture
good.
is B.
Very
B.
good. Letter B is the correct picture. Yes, for 5. I have planted some plants in my garden. Okay, for Viviana,
I have woken early in the morning.
very good. I have woken early in the morning. Which is the correct picture, Viviana?
Letter D.
Letter D. Yeah, it could be. I think it's F, right? Because we have a cup of coffee here. I have woken. Woken es me he despertado, ¿verdad? I have woken early in the morning. He despertado temprano en la mañana. Well, okay, let's go to the next 7. Who's next? You read number 7, please.
Emily has brushed her teeth.
Very good. Which is the correct picture for that?
The
Harry has brushed with the culture to match the sentence, Ariana.
letter H.
H, very good. She's Harry, and she has brushed. Eso ya pasó esa acción, ¿no? She has brushed her teeth. Very good. Number 8, please, Nayeli. Could you read it?
My The letter is G.
Okay. Yes. Yes, very good. Letter G. Good. And could you read the next, Viviana? Number 9,
They
please.
have they have gone home. Letter E. A. I.
They have gone home. They have gone home. Are you sure it's the letter A? We already mentioned
Yes.
that. They
Letter
have gone
E.
home. Ellos han ido a casa. Are you sure? You say A or I?
I. I.
I, right? Okay. I. There's a big I. And we got number 10. He has drunk water. Which is the correct for that? What is the correct picture?
J.
G.
Jake. The letter is
Very picture J, very good. He has drunk water. So that's the action he has done. Okay, very good. Any question? Any question for this
No,
exercise?
teacher.
No,
no
teacher.
teacher.
No? Here? Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do a little reading. So we got 3 paragraphs and 3 different readings here. And each one of you students are going to read each paragraph, okay? Each story, in order to identify where is the present perfect sentence, okay? So let's start with Ariana. Ariana, could you read the first, please?
Do you like pizza? Do you really like pizza? Do you like pizza enough to spend over 101? Some people do, and here the reason why truffles are similar to mushrooms, but they grow underground. Uh, they're extremely expensive. They can cost hundreds of dollars each. Pizza usually only costs a few dollars, but some people have paid as much as 178 to eat pizza with fries with truffles on it. Celebrated TV chef Gordon Ramsay has won a place in the Guinness Book of Records for inventing this expensive dish.
Okay, very good. Very good, Ariana. So in your reading, in that paragraph, please, Ariana, identify the sentences that are in present perfect tense, okay? Ariana, vaya pensando un poco y analizando donde hay oraciones en presente perfecto, okay? So while you are thinking on that, Viviana, could you read the next reading, please? Do you sleepwalk?
Yeah. Do you sleepwalk? Do you know that some people walk in their sleep? Well, you probably do because it's a surprisingly common problem. In fact, almost a third of the USA population has sleepwalked at some point in their lives. The actor Jennifer Aniston is one of them. Jennifer has set on the vulgar alarm in her own house by walking around while she was asleep.
Very good, Viviana. So in your part, in your paragraph, in your reading, analyze and identify the sentences that are in present perfect tense, okay? And for last, we have Nayeli. Could you read the last part, please? The last text.
Okay, set sail in a battle. Have you ever dreamed of going on a really big adventure? One has, one man has crossed the Irish Sea in a battle. Yes, you heard that right. Mervyn Kyle Kincaid has sailed from Ireland to Scotland in a battle with a small engine attached. Ever better, Mervyn has raised a lot of money for charity. His friends and family have all made donations.
Okay, very good. And Nayeli, also you have to identify which sentences are written in present perfect tense, okay? Analyze your reading and identify the sentences written in present perfect tense. Okay, Ariana, did you find out the sentences in present perfect tense? Ariana?
Mm, some people have paid
Yeah,
as
that's it,
much
right?
as 178 to eat pizza with fresh truffles
Very
on
good.
it.
Some people have paid. Ahí está el presente perfecto, ¿verdad? Some people have paid as much as blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Yeah, maybe another one, or that's the only one. What do you think?
Only one.
Only one. Okay. Let's go with the next. Is Viviana.
Mm,
Did you identify?
Jennifer,
Did you identify your
Jennifer
sentence?
has set of the vulgar alarm in her own house by walking around while she was asleep.
Very good. Jennifer has set off. Ahí tenemos, ¿verdad? El present perfect. Jennifer has set off the burglar alarm. Very good. Is there another sentence, Viviana, or is that the only one?
Two, the USA population has sleepwalked at some point.
Mhm. Very good. USA population has sleepwalked. Very good. And what about you, Najeli? Did you find out
Yes, in the
a
question,
present perfect tense?
have you ever
In the,
dreamed of going
very
on a
good.
really big adventure?
Dream. Okay.
In
Have you
other,
ever dreamed of going
in,
on a really big adventure? Yeah, there is another one. Could you tell me, please?
in other is one man has crossed the Irish Sea.
Very good. Yeah. One
And
man has
also,
crossed.
Mervyn Kincaid has sailed from Ireland to Scotland with a small engine
Very
attached.
good. Very good. Mervin has raised a lot of money, so that means he has increased his money, his income. Okay, very good. So do you understand this topic about present perfect tense? Is it easy to understand?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
It's
Yes.
clear.
Great. Okay, let's try to make a question using this verb. Okay, we already finished with this activity. So Viviana, can you ask a question to one of your partners using these verbs? You have examples to the right part. You have examples here. So use a verb in the chart or another verb and try to make a question to your partners, okay?
I have eaten Chinese food.
Okay, very
Uh,
good. You have eaten Chinese food. And
I
now
don't.
if you ask a question to Nayeli, can you ask a question using have you? Puedes hacerle una pregunta a Nayeli usando have you and a verb
Okay.
here in the chart.
Have you written a letter to her friend?
Very good. Have you written, right? Written a letter? Could you repeat it again, Nayeli, please? Have you written a letter?
Have you written a letter to her friend?
Okay, to have friends or some friends. Have you written a letter to some friends? Or to get a friend? Yeah, that's good. Ariana, could you make a question using these verbs or any other verb you want?
Have you eaten in your house?
Very good. Have you eaten in your house? Yeah. So for that, remember that for making questions in present perfect tense, we use first the auxiliary verb, in this case, have or has. Okay, do you have any questions, dear students, about the topic?
No, teacher. It's clear.
No questions? Okay, okay, so we're going to finish this class with this quote that says, to have another language is to possess a second soul, right? So I will send to our WhatsApp group some activities that you have to do in order to practice the class of today. So sharing, you're going to do this and review some vocabulary and also practice with some video exercises. Okay, so that's all for today. And if you have no questions, see you next class.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Thank you,
Goodbye.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye.